forward. Mr. Dharmendra Kumar, Manager Research. He joined BIMTech Services in August 2002 as an assistant. Subsequently, he moved into research as secretary to BIMTech's Dean Research, Dr. Sri Prakash. A man of few words, Mr. Ajit is quite popular, completely devoted to his work, and has even contributed to one of the research papers. A willing student of research who is a keen learner, Mr. Ajit is an asset to his department. Thank you, Mr. We at BIMTech visualize our alumni as all those who have been associated with BIMTech as faculty, research students, or business management student to relive their fond memories and experiences, more so when we are just stepping into the 25th year of the Institute's inception. Could I request our chief guest, Dr. Pachauri, to please release the first edition of The Spark, and I would request Dr. Anshul Verma, the editor and the creator of this book, to please come on stage. Professor Bhushan Kachru. The title of the book is Success of Failure. It's a motivational book which talks about how failures can be transformed into success. I would request Professor Bhushan Kachru to please come forward, the release of his book. Thank you, sir. Could I request our director, Dr. Chaturvedi, to now please deliver his talk on this occasion of the launch of the Silver Jubilee year.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great coincidence. Today is the birthday of the father of the nation. And this birthday is not being celebrated here. It is being celebrated every nook and corner of this country. It is also being celebrated across the world. And I can imagine why the founding fathers of this institute had chosen this day to start BIMTech. And I can say the long association of the founders of BIMTech, Birla family, with Mahatma Gandhi, father of the nation. The great patriarch of the Birla family met Mahatma Gandhi when he was a young businessman from Kolkata at the age of 22. It continued up to 30th January 1948 when father of the nation was killed, and when he died he was at the Birla House. So we have great association with father of the nation. It is also great coincidence that we have completed today 24 years of our checkered history, and today we are entering into the 25th year, and we are going to start the year-long celebrations of the Silver Jubilee year. It is also a great coincidence that when we are starting the Silver Jubilee year, we have amidst us a great Indian, an internationally renowned scientist, an able son of Mother India, Padam Vibhushan, Dr. R.K. Pachauri. The whole world knows him for his work, for the humanity, for saving this earth, saving this planet. He is the chair of the Nobel Peace Prize winning Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which is popularly known as IPCC. The scientific intergovernmental body that provides decision makers and the public with an objective source of information about climate change. So when the whole world is facing this problem of climate change, the problem of global warming, the danger that this earth will not be able to withstand the pressure of materialistic growth, the impact of globalization, none other than Dr. R.K. Pachauri's name comes in the minds of the whole humanity. We are proud of your achievement, sir. And for his significant contribution to the global warming issues and climate change issues, not only he has been conferred the Padam Vibhushan by the Rashtrapati President of India, he has also been honored by governments, different governments. I would like to cite that he has been given the highest honor by the government of France, the government of Japan, the government of Finland, the government of Belgium, and also the government of Mexico. I would like to thank Professor Jagdish Settigar for bringing him here, because we have a chief guest who is in company of Nobel laureate Hargobind Khurana, Mother Teresa. These two persons of Indian origin, they have been given this highest order by the Committee for Nobel Prize. Of course, he was the joint recipient of this Nobel Prize with Al Gore, the famous former Vice President of USA, who has also been very vocal and very strident about the global warming issues, whose film you might have seen, which has created a lot of awakening across the country. Sir, as a business school, BIMTech, we follow the footsteps left behind by our legendary founder, late G.D. Birla. Late G.D. Birla created an empire, but while creating an empire, he has asked his family members, his sons, that they should never think that the wealth generated by their businesses owes only to the family members. He has written a letter which is part of his biography when his son, only surviving son, our founder Mr. B.K. Birla, was 14 years old. He has written a letter on the auspicious day of Diwali, which is biggest festival of India. I am telling this story for the advantage of our guests from different European countries. May I request our students who have come from France, Austria, and many other countries, kindly stand up. Namaste, bonjour. Namaste, bonjour. Please sit down. We are very happy to have you here on this day, and particularly you are in the colorful Indian attire. Thank you. So, late G.D. Birla has written this letter in his own handwriting, and he has advised his youngest son that he should take a vow, a pledge, that he will not misuse the wealth, he will not indulge in leisurely pleasures, he will create wealth for the further growth of the wealth, and he will utilize the wealth not only for further expansion in the wealth, but also for the benefits of the society. That's why the Birla family has set up number of schools, hospitals, philanthropies, temples, old age homes across the country. Two leading universities of this nation, BITS Pilani and BIT Ranchi, are their tribute to the national development, and we are proud to have this legacy, and we are following the footsteps of our founding father, legendary late G.D. Birla, and this institute believe in excellence with values. When we have designed our logo a few years back with the help of a professor from National Institute of Design, we have thought what should be our credo, what should be our motto, and after a lot of discussions, we have identified excellence with values. So this B school believes that we have to carry out certain values in our governance, in our working, in our curriculum, in our teaching, in our sanskars, and in our basic beliefs. Our faculty members and our students, they are the torchbearer of this motto of this institute. Yesterday, 150 students voluntarily switched off the lights in their rooms in the hostel, and they have celebrated in the light of the full moon that they should think about the energy security of the world. Like Earth Hour, they have celebrated at institutional level that they should think about saving the energy. Our students are going to serve villages. In the neighborhood villages, there are no public libraries. One can imagine how the society can grow about the libraries. Under the leadership of our librarian, Dr. Rishi Tiwari, can you stand up? Dr. Rishi Tiwari. So he is in the other seminar hall. You can see the students are attending. He is sitting there. Rishi, can you come before the camera? Rishi, can you come? Dr. Rishi Tiwari, can you come? Okay.